traditional way. Wyatt Sanders.
And so you're probably thinking, what is DJ Gone Rogue? So DJ Gone Rogue is a combination of the rhythm and roguelike genre intended for the phone platform. Think of a mix between Autopon and Bastion, where the beat controls the pace of the game. Here's some core gameplay mechanics. Players can hop in between the tiles that make up the dungeon. It's a little gift. Players can also use slash attacks to damage and defeat enemies adjacent to them. There's also a constant beat that the player can hear while they're playing. Movements and attack made on the beat increases the beat multiplier that allows for stronger attacks. Activate DJ mode by sacrificing a bunch of multiplier to increase damage and prevent tiles from breaking. Strategy. So you think it's easy, right? It's not that easy. So tiles underneath the character break with each tick of the beat. Quickly plan out your path and attack strategy to ensure victory. Moving and attacking out of sync will break down your beat multiplier, making it more difficult to defeat enemies. So here is a gameplay video. So right here, the player is playing out of beat, out of sync, and he's not accruing any multiplier, so he has trouble defeating this enemy and ultimately loses. So here, the player is playing on beat, and he's making sure he's resourcing all his tiles, making sure none of them break beneath him, and strafing the enemy so, like, of course, he doesn't fall down. Yeah, so that's a quick thing. There's also an inventory, and I'll pass that over to Jason.
Alright, so the player has access to an inventory that's accessible at any time. Weapons can be swapped to adapt to the situation, but however, accessing the inventory will decrease the beat multiplier to 0, so you sacrifice your momentum in a game. And here's some examples of equipable weapons. Maybe you can equip a bassoon to attack enemies further away, or a tuba to deal more damage to enemies, or a guitar to attack enemies at a diagonal angle. Here's a preview of some of our game protagonists, and also like a preview to our game art. And here's like two enemies are music based. You can see stereotypes.
So it's a rhythm game, so we might as well say some stuff about the music. For the MPP, we plan on having it be primarily electronic music with a strong emphasis with samples that have a prominent beat and rhythm. And then we will have different song samples that reflect the current game state, so whether the players in combat. We also plan on having 3 dungeons with 15 rooms for each of those. Also 10 items and 10 different enemies. And then again, a simple state machine that governs how the music is played for background music. For stretch goals, tier 1, we plan on having more advanced music generation, so background music, and then also implementing a system for input and swipes, so that this would expand upon DJ mode, where we make the player feel like they're an actual DJ, and the properties of playback will be determined by the properties of the swipes. So you're actually generating the music. Tier 2, we plan on having an endless dungeon mode with spawning AI or enemies. Equipping different instruments will also influence the playback of that tier 1 DJ mode. And we want more content, more levels, more genres of music. Our skills between the 3 of us, we've developed for different platforms. We have experience in a variety of different regions of programming. We've built our own game engines. We are artists, we are musicians, and we've had internships within the game industry already. What we need is a few more programmers, some artists, and composers.
Thank you.
Thank you.